What's up, YouTube, man? What's up, man? I'm back with another video, back with another upload. And today I want to talk about detachment and the things that I've learned through detachment and some points that I'm about to make with the topic of detachment. And to be honest, as I'm on this journey with detachment, I just learned that sometimes you just got to let go of control, bro. Like, you just got, not even sometimes, all the time. The number one way to really detach from a situation is to let go of all control in the situation, because to be honest, you can't control anything in this universe. Like, all of this stuff that's going on around us is not in your control. And you just really got to let it go, because at the end of the day, it's not serving you trying to control it or trying to make it work for you. The universe will allow it to work for you when it's the right time for it to work for you. And I'm just going to leave that right there, because that's some hard ass shit I just said. The universe will allow it to work for you when it's the right time to work for you. Sometimes you think that you want something, but you're not ready for it. And a lot of times, I feel like we just want to rush the process. And to be honest, God really teaching us how to be patient. And that's the thing that I had to understand, is patience, because a lot of us are impatient nowadays. Like, literally, people can't even wait 5 minutes for some food without getting mad. Like, dog, 5 minutes, y'all acting like Fat Albert or somebody. Y'all want y'all food that fast? Like, dog, chill out. It's just food. But they be getting mad for waiting on something, or for waiting on something for a good 5 minutes. Like, dog, I can make you wait for something for 1 minute and trigger you that fast. That's crazy, dog. Like, you just gotta learn patience. You gotta learn how to be patient and let go of control. And that comes with letting go of control of myself too, because I tried to control myself. And trying to control myself was the worst thing that I could do. That's when I learned how to be patient, by letting go of the control of myself and just allowing myself to mess up and make mistakes, because I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Detaching from this narrative of trying to be perfect. You're not perfect. So just let go of the control of yourself, and then let go of the control of situations. Let go of the control of trying to make people stay in your life, dog. Like, you gotta let go. Let go of the people. Like, let go of the emotions and the attachments that you have towards these people. And I'm not saying that you gotta let go of the people out your life all the time. Like, I feel like a lot of times we try to run away from our problems and run away from the people that have rejected us, or run away from the people that did us dirty or tried to disrespect us. And we carry this certain type of grudge in our mind, this certain type of emotions that just lingers with us on the inside, instead of facing the problem. And a lot of times I feel like we just need to sit with ourselves and sit and not try to run away from that person. Allow ourselves to feel these emotions towards that person, but don't react to it. And what I mean by that is, if you get rejected, don't run away from the person. Just, accept the rejection, move on with your life. But don't try to, like, I feel like with me, I don't want to block nobody. I don't want to block nobody. I don't want to get rid of nobody like that. Like, I just let people be who they are, bro. Because at the end of the day, from my understanding, you got to understand this. Everybody is a physical expression of God. Everybody is a mask that God is wearing. So everybody has different masks that they wear towards you. You have a different experience with everybody that you experience. So the people that rejected you, you high key have a different experience with them. But it's all about how you react to the certain type of experiences that you have with people. And this is why I don't really like react in a certain type of way, or block people, or try to get rid of people out of my life, because at the end of the day, they always come back. And you got to understand that they always going to come back, and you always going to get a different experience with people. When it comes to meeting new people, you're not going to always have a bright experience with people. And you got to understand that, because everybody in this world nowadays judges you from the outside appearances. And a lot of people face trauma from older situations, so they take that trauma out on you. But you got to understand that it's not you. It's them. They got to deal with their own problems, their own accountability. So don't get mad when somebody rejects you, or don't get mad when somebody treats you a certain type of way, because they're facing trauma that they got to get rid of in their life, that they got to face in their life. It's like they treating you how they treat themselves, to be honest. They trying to pour their insecurities out on you, because they see that you are a shining light. And a lot of times when people see that you are a shining light, they act they act a certain way towards you. It's like they try to test your confidence. But you gotta detach from all that. You gotta detach from trying to prove yourself to people and just be yourself no matter what. Because when you be yourself, a lot of people really don't like that, because a lot of people don't know how to be themselves, to be honest. So it's like, of course they're going to try to test your confidence, and this is why I don't let people get in my head. I don't let things get in my head. Yeah, it may hurt, but at the end of the day, you need to feel these emotions in order to understand and to learn something from that person, and learn something from that situation, because we all need it. We all need it. Life isn't going to always be ice creams and sunshine and rainbows, man. Everything that you encounter in life is going to come with tough situations. Everything that you encounter in life is going to come with an illusion. And that's the thing that I had to understand too. That's 3 points that I had to understand, that life is always going to throw you curveballs. Life is always going to put an illusion in front of you, because life is always going to test to see if you're patient enough to wait for the outcome to be in your favor, or if you're going to be, or if you're going to react to what you see, because everything that you see is not real. Everything that you see is only something that happened in your mind. It's only happening in your mind, but it only happens in your mind because you reacted to it. But at the end of the day, I had to learn how to stop reacting and just tell myself, you know what, this is an illusion. I'm going to just let the illusion be what it is, because you got to understand that every situation and every person that you encounter, like I said, is temporary. Everything that you encounter is only temporary. It's not what it seems to be for real, dog. So you got to let go of the narrative of everything being real. You got to understand that the reality that you live in is not a real reality. Like, yeah, this is real, but at the end of the day, it's not real from what you see, because there's so much more to life to see than what you're seeing right now. So you just got to be optimistic, and you just got to think outside the box. Stop being so logical with yourself. Sometimes you just gotta just let go and just, chill. That's all I can say. I had to learn how to chill, let go, and just chill. Stop being so one-minded. Just allowing myself to let go of the certain narrative I have towards people, letting go of certain trauma and not taking my trauma out on people, and detaching my feelings from the world, because you got to detach your feelings from the world, because the world's going to try to make you feel one way, and they're going to try to suck you in, pause, big major pause, but they're going to try to pull you into their frequency. But you can't allow that to happen. You got to stand on your own two grounds, and this is where true confidence comes in. You got to be confident in who you are, not be confident in what the world wants you to be. So at the end of the day, you just got to detach your feelings from the world and understand what you're going through. Understand that the world is going to test your confidence every day. Once you get this understanding that the world is going to test your confidence every day, you'll look at things differently. You'll look at people differently. You won't react to people the same way that other people react to other people, because a lot of times when people get done dirty or get done a certain way or get rejected, they get mad. But me, I don't even get mad. I actually get happy, because I understand that I got a whole better situation aligned for me. And you just got to repeat this in your head, that when something is giving you curveballs, or when you face a certain type of illusion, that means the universe is testing you. And when the universe is testing, you have a big major breakthrough on the way. So just keep that ideal in your head, that you have a major breakthrough on the way. And that's how you're going to detach from a lot of situations, by knowing that you have a breakthrough on the way. But hey, that's what I wanted to talk about today, man. Hope y'all having a blessed day, blessed night, man. I've been learning a lot, dog. I've been learning a lot. And I haven't even been studying, dog. This just from everyday experiences, man. You just learn a lot of wisdom when you experience life, bro. Just start experiencing life and stop running away from life. Stop running away from your trauma. Start facing your trauma. Detach from the fear of facing your trauma. I'm gonna talk about that in the video, detaching from the fear of facing your trauma, because a lot of people need to detach from that fear, because that's not your fear. That is not your fear. It's an illusion that doesn't want you to face your trauma. And I'm gonna go into details about that. But I hope y'all having a blessed day, blessed night. Like I said, give me a fist bump. See y'all in the next video. Peace out.